With the snow falling from the storm system that pounded us, Congress held the official certification of the presidential election.
This time the event was peaceful.
Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida has received 312 votes.
And in 2 weeks, Donald Trump will once again take the oath of office as president. 4 years ago, the circumstances were vastly different. Thousands of people protested Joe Biden's victory over Donald Trump. Many stormed the Capitol in an attempt to stop the certification. Vice President Kamala Harris spoke afterward about America's future.
I do believe very strongly that America's democracy is only as strong as our willingness to fight for it. Every single person, their willingness to fight for and respect the importance of our democracy. Otherwise, it is very fragile and it will not be able to withstand moments of crisis.
More than 1,000 people ultimately ended up facing charges related to the assault on the U.S. Capitol 4 years ago.
President-elect Donald Trump has often talked about pardoning the protesters convicted of crimes tied to January 6th. 4 years later, Fox 4's Kevin Barry has been tracking high-profile cases tied to the Metro and what might happen next. He joins us now with what he's learned, Kev.
Yeah, more than a dozen people with ties to the Metro were charged with some of those federal crimes for their actions in Washington, D.C. in the Capitol building on January 6th in 2021. Many of them have been convicted or pleaded guilty. Some have even been sentenced. The question now is if the next administration is going to wipe it all away.
The president, whoever he may be or she may be, has broad authority to issue clemency and use the pardon power.
Federal defense attorney Matthew Merriman says that's why the more than 1,500 people who have been charged related to the breach at the Capitol 4 years ago could see those cases vanish. That ranges from mostly minor charges to some major felonies too.
If they want to make these people's sentences go away, they're going to be able to do it in very short order.
President-elect Trump has said that he would do it before, including this time to ABC's Rachel Scott.
Would you pardon
What's
those
going to
people?
happen? Oh, absolutely, I would.
You would pardon those?
If they're innocent, I would pardon them.
They've been convicted.
And by the way,
Any kind of blanket pardon or commutation could include some of the more serious cases from the KC Metro. People associated with the Kansas City chapter of the Proud Boys organization were recently sentenced for their roles breaking into the Capitol. The federal government considers the Proud Boys a far-right extremist group. Ryan Ashlot was sentenced in 2022 to 70 days in prison. Christopher Keene was sentenced in February of 2024 to 75 days in prison. Luis Colon got 2 years probation in July of 24, and William Cressman got 4.5 years in January of 2024. They admitted to breaking through police lines and threatening officers inside the Capitol. Merriman says potential pardons threaten thousands of cases just like theirs.
You know, they're undoing a lot of really hard work by individuals, and most of these people that were charged and pled guilty accepted responsibility and said what they did was wrong.
Just today, the Proud Boys' former national leader, Enrique Tarrio, sent a letter to President-elect Trump asking for his own pardon. He was sentenced to 22 years in prison in late 2023 for seditious conspiracy for his role organizing and directing other Proud Boys members in the crowd that day. John?